Hey Ryan,
That's
you
what
ever realize that the D-Link is kind of like the routers?
So are you saying that the routers are links to other dimensions?
Yes.
Because if that's the case, I'm talking to you now through a dimensional link.
I think we are. It's wormhole tech.
We're watching this through a dimensional link. Welcome to... Yeah, this is
Pajanime
definitely
2.
Yensid's because of the music.
Oh, yeah.
Hello. Oh, I need to hear... See, I'm one of those lizard brain people where once I hear it again, it's easier for me to imitate it.
Oh, hey, Mickey.
I wonder if this is the scene we saw where Mickey was talking to Yensid. Remember we saw that scene?
Yeah. Well... No, because that happened after. That was, he was talking about Sora and stuff.
What?! He used the power of Walt himself!
Power of racism!
He Walt Disney'd out of there! Oh my god, that's what I'm calling that from now on. Okay, so you know what actually that just confirmed? That was like the Paupu charm or whatever.
Yeah.
I just fucking teleported him through space. The fuck hasn't he been given to that we gonna build gummy ships? He's had this the whole time?
Not even just that. Fucking whatever.
Oh. Let's see how good our title transition is. Okay, you know what? Pretty good.
Let's just take a minute to talk about Terra. Just sees that happen and then he's just like, oh, okay, I'll just keep walking in. Like, listen. I expected a Dalton Castle meets Joe Hendry moment where he's like, don't I just get a minute to process what just happened?
You see one Walt Disney Mickey float through space as a star, you've seen them all. You know what I mean?
Apparently. Terra doesn't give a fuck, man.
Wow. Also, hello, everyone. Welcome back.
Pajanime 2, Ryan Power, Kyle Snow.
We're Terra Rising, Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, no.
Hello. Now I am a soldier. Sorry, people can't see me, but I actually did stand up straight when yeah. Oh god, here he comes. Beady eyes.
Yes, Ericus's.
I got news for you. Yensid's been a villain the whole time. Oh right, Airquist, that's Mark Hamill.
Yeah.
Master Yensid.
The counsel of one wiser than myself.
I have not obtained.
You went the wrong place.
I am no longer
You did not come.
But sir.
Yeah.
Wasn't that your pupil I passed on the way in? He had a keyblade.
Oh wow, Mickey was a pupil to these people.
Mickey. He too sought guidance here.
He's a fucking mouse.
Sadly, I was written by Square, so I don't have any guidance.
Has not cured him of impetuousness. He has left with an
I actually like that line. Thank you.
Does not understand nor know how to control.
Mickey doesn't understand how the Keyblade works?
That's not a shocker.
In his current quest. And like you,
oh, you gave him the Star Shard. Okay, we want that. Always.
I'm not sure I even understand what's wrong. Master Xehanort is
After
missing.
that, oh, he is Anakin then.
Yeah.
And now I've learned
I think this might be the best Kingdom Hearts game so far.
Even out of them numbered?
Because it...
Explain shit? Yeah.
Yeah.
So what you're telling me is that I haven't seen it yet, but at the end of an Avengers Endgame you realize Age of Ultron's the best one? Like, because it actually explained everything that happened. That's what some people...
No.
I've only heard that as a theory from some people. I haven't read enough spoilers to know, but you always felt like stuff like an Ultron, like, man, if they pay this off 8 movies down the road...
Yeah, I mean, I will still stand by that Ragnarok is the best one of those movies, but you and I know...
But what you're saying is that there could be loose narrative webs in Ultron that ultimately, if paid off, make that movie better.
Yeah.
I had hoped to Xehanort.
If only Star Wars did that. It did the inverse. Instead of making the worst movies first, they made the confusing ones first and then tried to make it make sense later.
Yep.
That's a better strategy.
Worked for Kingdom Hearts.
You're right, actually.
Yeah, I know.
And I mean, Disney partnered with both. It's a Disney thing. Like, I feel like this whole thing they gave us, this cool bike, is now irrelevant now that we just saw Mickey teleport through space. He took the Star Shard. We don't have another one? I only have one. I made one. It was just for me.
Motorbike.
Now that I'm a loser, I no longer use it. So is Master Yensid become Gandalf the Grey now? Is he just like, ugh, this is my arc where I think... Yeah,
is that Pride fucking Rock?
Yeah! Let's go visit Simba. Alright. That was a big... That was a big just cutscene.
So I can leave the path if I hit dash.
Oh.
That's...
Okay, go dash at that other one. Let's see what it looks like. Like the purple one that's just over there, yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah, I know. I want to see if we can garner what it is based on the aesthetic. I don't know. That one's locked. We know that one, but that purple one I actually don't know what it looks like. I'm trying to think out of all the Disney. It's a castle. Sure is a castle.
If that's Wonderland, I'm gonna be pissed.
No, I don't think so. Wonderland
Also, like,
doesn't usually have a
question mark,
castle.
question mark, question mark. It's fucking Pride Rock, guys.
I mean, the Queen has a castle, but yeah, I wonder where this is.
Also, I love that we're just, like, in this fucking, like, you know, no-tech world on our fucking Tommy bike.
I know. We were just talking about how juxtaposition of tech in worlds that don't have it is always cool. That's,
Also, this actually might not be Pride Rock.
that's Kingdom Hearts.
This looks like the place that we saw in the trailer.
I've been to other worlds. I know all about the things you've done.
Yeah, it does, actually. Or the secret ending, you mean?
Yeah.
There's just no Keyblades everywhere, all in destruction.
Well, maybe we come back here. That's the thing.
You must know about the boy by now. The one in the mask.
Who's this voice actor?
His name is Vanitas. A creature of pure darkness. One of my making.
Is this before he passed? This sounds like
I have no idea.
Are you telling me you came
the
from
original
you?
Spock.
Oh, Leonard Nimoy. Yeah, it is. Remember we
Oh yeah, we did Google it. You're right. Yeah, fucking right. Great pull. Nice pull for him before he passed. Unfortunately, I wonder if that means if he lives on to Kingdom Hearts 3, if that means they'd had to recast him.
No idea.
Because obviously, I don't think I don't remember. Who knows when they filmed it? Actually, or did you know?
And thus Vanitas was made.
Wait.
In the process, I damaged Ventus's heart in the most horrific way.
Was this supposed to have happened before, or is this something that happened concurrently?
And left him with Ericus. I knew the boy could not stay with me.
Ventus is the little kid, right?
Yeah, he's like the other guy.
The guy who has the same voice actor as Roxas.
Yes.
Legit.
Yes.
Got it.
Master Xehanort. Ventus has gotten a lot better since
Yes,
then.
it's very Star Wars ass
You
music.
shouldn't blame yourself for trying to save him.
Well, thank you, lad. You know how to put an old man's...
But it's not him I'm trying to corrupt. It's you.
The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few.
So that's what it was.
Wouldn't it be great if the world was just Terra? And there was no tragedy? It would be great, wouldn't it?
You missed by a lot, buddy.
Huh?
They were just fighting. He just took a big swing like 50 feet away from
Oh.
her.
I
Oh,
think they're training.
I thought that this was a flashback to their fight. Like the
No.
one they had in
This is
the
the same with Ventus.
test. Yeah, no, this is when they meet Ventus for the first time.
This is...
Hello, Mark Hamill. Mark Hamill and Leonard Nimoy. Jesus Christ, they're okay with putting money into people.
For Birth by Sleep of all games.
Yeah.
Like
of the non-numbered
Mandy
ones,
Moore,
though,
David Boreanaz. Like, there's been some other named actors
Yeah.
in this franchise.
to be
but
fair, though, like
obviously, some of the Disney voice actors they got back, I'm sure, cost money. There's no way those guys, as doing all those characters for years.
Sarah,
sure.
what's your name?
But
The crazy thing for me is that they were able to pull some of those actors out of the shed for the Disney characters, right? Because
Yeah.
presumably a lot of them hadn't done voices for
A while.
since those movies aired. Yeah.
yeah, I think also though that this one clearly of the non-numbered ones is the most fleshed out, right? This feels like it's like more of a spin-off than a side
Are you
project.
here to train with
Oh yeah.
Where are you from? Who is
But it's
the
a prequel.
Yeah.
It's the earliest we've been in the timeline. Period.
Yeah.
And it's presumed to be early by a decent fraction of time.
Why is he just crying?
What did you do?
Talk to him?
I believe there is a scar in his head that's
I
hurting.
just asked him some stuff.
So
Is he
lightning
Harry
bolt?
Potter?
Yeah.
Ventus cannot
I believe right now the villain is close to him, so that's what's happening.
because he cannot
That's not shocker.
anything.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Oh, no!
His memories are good. No.
Why did you send him to Castle Oblivion for?
Yeah.
Master, why is Vanitas still free?
Mickey told him to go to the Castle of Dreams, but he did it through the computer decoded program, so Ventus got lost.
Contain him the moment he emerged, but
He managed to escape.
Yeah, but I did my best. I mean, I literally didn't try at all.
to sow seeds of darkness. And now you see
Oh, Vanitas must be the other fucking like the masked guy.
the underling.
You mean his henchman that's
Yeah.
clearly working with him? Yeah.
Control over the darkness
I'm pretty sure they said that when we were just talking over it, actually. But
is not his
Wow,
affair.
this guy doesn't seem to be a villain right now, right? He's
no, but he totally is.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. Like we know he's. Listen, the secret ending shows him as a villain.
Give me your strength, Terra.
Also, you know the other games.
Right is wrong.
Also, he's walking with his hands behind his back.
But I have
No,
no
he's
idea
just
where to find
hunched
him.
over or something.
What I can tell you about Vanitas
chooses to walk that way.
amounts to this. His darkness is drawn to the light, which he seeks to disrupt, and then destroy.
Okay.
Don't worry,
Flashes.
everything's fucked.
Okay, he really is Anakin. He flash forwards to the horrible time, and then that justifies him doing actions, which are likely going to make him.
Don't worry, Master. I'll take care.
They don't even have an excuse now because this is like this would have been like '08, right? This is like PS Vita. This was a PS Vita, not launch, but I think it was like this was after the PS Vita came out. So there's no way all the prequel trilogies would have been wrapped at this point. So you have nothing. Like, didn't Anakin actually foresee what's her name dying, Padme, in childbirth?
Yeah.
You just saw your friends die. I mean, that's listen. Flashbacks. Or that's actually a flash forward, I guess, which apparently only powered people get. It'd be nice if we got those.
Yeah. That'd be
actually, you
nice.
know what? It wouldn't. That actually could corrupt things. You know what? Then you'd start reacting in ways to try to. You know what? Yeah.
Trying to change the future.
Ignorance is bliss. Cyrus was right. Fuck you don't. Kyle, watch The Matrix. That's a great scene too.
This can only mean Master Xehanort was right.
He essentially betrays them.
Yeah.
And then there's a scene where he's eating a steak, and the agents are like, you know, this is all fake. And he's like, the steak is fake. This wine isn't good. But then he's like, you know what I've learned in the years of yada yada, ignorance is bliss. Because, you know, it all sucks anyway. Who cares if you're in a fake reality?
Yep.
Which, again, I don't agree with that perspective, but I can understand why some would.
Yeah.
That's kind of why The Matrix is weird, because if given a choice, if you freed everyone from the computers, some people would choose to go back. And I would be of the opinion that those people are allowed to make that choice.
Yeah. I'd also be those people are fucking Looney Tunes, but...
They are, but you know what I mean?
Yeah,
if
but
the world around them is such a hellscape that it's just like, we're going to die for generations and generations before we ever rebuild anything, because it's just been such a blow to humanity, right? I can understand the people who are like, I don't want to be the one that deals with that blow to humanity. Yeah. It's not going to be a fun blow to deal with, right?
No.
Especially since odds are a lot of us are going to die, so you're basically signing up to die. But that's the whole thing, right? Humanity used to have to do that when we don't have to do that now with 8 billion people, but...
I think I just hit one level with Ventus. Yeah, I got one level with
Well,
Ventus.
I mean, I should say there are still tons of instances around the world where people have to make harsh decisions. But I mean, like, collectively, it's usually not people making decisions on the, if I don't make a decision, the species could die type of shit. Speaking of that, did you hear about that? It was like natural, I'll give you a second here.
Yeah.
Kill these bosses and heal.
They're not bosses, but yeah.
Not natural, but I wasn't meaning natural, but the more and more species are now on the verge of extinction, like 1 million species or something. It's like an astronomical number that they released or some shit. It was kind of crazy.
I'm not that surprised, but yeah.
Turns out humans were not great.
Oh, dude, did you see the fucking clip of Bill Nye from the John Oliver show this week?
Oh, yeah.
I haven't actually watched that episode, but I need to. Yeah.
Again, like, I actually think there's stuff about Bill Nye of late that have been bad, but it's still nice of him to drop the F-bomb. Him preaching climate change isn't the issue. It's more, you know...
Well, that was part of a John Oliver bit. Like, it was an entire segment, but he likes to end those really punchy in ways that people remember. Like,
yeah, you might remember, though, there was a Netflix show that I was criticizing that he did.
Yeah, Bill Nye Saves the World. Yeah.
Where that just wasn't, it just tonally wasn't how I felt that should have been presented, and it wasn't a good presentation for his show. That doesn't mean I dislike Bill Nye or, you know, obviously I believe in climate change. Like,
yeah. Yeah.
But, yeah, he dropped an F-bomb, essentially.
Yeah, but his whole point was, like, I haven't seen the whole piece yet, because I actually haven't taped it.
Like, it was like a frustration that he has to be so cavalier because people are so ignorant
that
that's where we're at.
It was like 20 minutes of John Oliver talking about the Green New Deal before that, so that's usually how those end, is like him doing something punchy. Like, he did one on Capital Punishment last week, and the way that he presented it was...
maybe he found something out.
Like, there are different people who are okay with this, or like there's a lot of different reasons to dislike it or to have problems, but the main one should be that capital punishment is wrong because you're killing people. And the way he presented that was, there's a lot of, it's like capital punishment is like having sex with your mom. There's a lot of different reasons to not be on board with it, but the main one should be because it's your mom, not like, well, we don't have a lot of chemistry. She's not looking so good. It'll make things weird with Dad.
Yeah. Like,
but the ultimate reason is like, it's your mom, weirdos. Like, that was, you know, and that, like, those are the kind of things.
If we want to drag it to Game of Thrones spoilers, I mean, it doesn't matter how good virtued you are. The moment there is a line, your actions, even if you're doing them to the worst people in the world, good people don't do those actions. That's the idea.
Yeah, you only go as far as you have to.
Good people can't get pushed to do those actions, or otherwise you're not good anymore. You're no different. Because if you can get pushed to those actions, then everyone can push you to be a villain, right? Because they can just hold out. Oh, it's your favorite, Kyle! Kyle, good people can get pushed to bad actions. Now, I believe you're good. The real question is,
will they let
do you go into the book or not?
I mean, if I have a choice, you know what I'm picking.
A book that makes people
remember? It's almost like, oh, we should do this for abilities, though, Kyle. Maybe it's not as bad as the other ones. As long as it's not mini games. Your elderness.
I'm a powerful wizard, and I'll have you know a lot of wisdom.
I actually like you better than Yen Sid, Merlin, because
joke's
you
on
at
you,
least
Merlin.
you admit that you're a B-tier wizard.
You don't need
Thank you, Merlin.
wisdom as
He
a
said he
wizard.
was powerful, but
you need
come on.
intelligence, motherfucker.
Yes.
That's your spellcasting modifier. D&D jokes.
True.
Also, you think you're a powerful wizard.
Maleficent. Aw. I'm kind of bummed that when he links to the D dimension for them, he doesn't say their name.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Sora would. Cinderella! Must be more popular than I thought. There's so many guests. Let's see what's in the book, Kyle.
Fine.
It's on the desk. Like, I mean, we got abilities. Let's just look at it. Do the thing. Like, let's just know if it's like, again, because if it's really fast, maybe we don't have to skip it. Remember, all the other ones presented it like it was this journey over the whole game. Because this game's presented differently. Oh, perfect! It's just a new command board, so we don't have to engage with it. See, that's why it's good to know this.
Nope. Get the fuck away from that.
Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh. Tied to, so they actually went full board this time, Kyle. Instead of just making the Winnie the Pooh section mini games, they tied it to the Mario Party.
The actual mini game, yeah.
They tied it to the Mario Party to say up front, we know what this is. He took a real action stance before.
Yeah, that was cool as fuck. Rad AF, one might say.
RAF. Roth.
Rad. Yeah.
You don't have to say. Rad's one word. Why is as fuck treated as one word syllables?
Oh, it's like when people say rip in peace, right? And you're like, come on.
Right. At that point, it'd have to be Raph, because that would be rad as fuck.
Yep.
And I mean, I agree. Raph is rad as fuck. So
you're not wrong. I mean, Raphael is spelled R-A-P-H, but.
I was gonna say too. We might have been talking about this in a previous episode because we were talking. I asked you a question about how much anime you had consumed.
Yeah, that was last episode.
And you were saying you watched Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff like that. And
yeah.
I was gonna say that's kind of one of the reasons why I like Ninja Turtles and Clone Wars.
Yeah.
I always have, because like that is because thematically, even though that stuff gets really dumb and on the nose, and like, you know, the heroes always win by luck. Like, they don't ever treat it like tense, right? They don't ever treat it like, are the heroes gonna win this time, right? It's more like they goof off in the situation because they know you know that, right? So they're trying to get their mileage out of other things. And whenever they don't do that, it's because the heroes don't win, right? Or the heroes go through something. Yeah. I kind of treating it again, right? I feel like it's just a respect to your audience. Like, we're not gonna drag you along with this. You know what this is.
Yeah, to an extent. Like, Dragon Ball has those moments where it does.
Yeah, like, you were saying Yu-Gi-Oh doesn't, right? You were saying Yu-Gi-Oh's kind of the thing.
Well, they actually try to act like it is. It's just as a person, you know that's bullshit, right? The character's like, oh my god, if I don't win this card game, I'm gonna get dragged. They get really stupid later on. Apparently, it's actually incredibly violent in the Japanese version, with like, oh, if you lose this, because they always end up like getting into, like, after the stakes get raised, it's like, oh, okay, in this duel, you've been chained to this anchor, and whoever's life points drop to 0 first get dragged to the bottom of an ocean. Or, we've conveniently rigged it so that your life point meter has a direct impact on the saw blades that are coming towards your legs. And it's just like, oh, it's these magical discs that'll take you to the Shadow Realm in the English version, but it's like, no, you'll get your fucking legs cut off in like the Japanese version, apparently.
I feel like that's a constant among anime, and not just anime, things influenced from Japan brought to America for kids.
Yeah.
Like,
they're like, this is too hard for kids in America.
Super. I don't know if they're all. Is that what kids watch in Japan too? Is that, or is it like an all demographics thing? Like Dragon Ball Z in the 90s.
I have no idea.
What was it? Yeah, like, right. What's its intent audience in Japan? Well, like, maybe it's just a thing where maybe Japan doesn't have age intent audiences. They just have, like, what are you into? Okay, this is your show. Like, what? What do you mean age? Right? That would not shock me.
Yeah.
right? Because at a certain point, when you get enough people, you realize that age is a number and people like what they like, which American cultures are slowly getting to. You know what I mean? Like, like we're already at a point where some people are like, you can like a thing that's written for children, right? Like, etc. Right? Like the Pixar fans, if you will, that are sometimes adults.
What about the bronies, dude?
Yeah, exactly. So there's a chance that just because of the sheer numbers, Japan's like always, you know what I mean? A manga's a manga. Whoever wants to read it will read it. Like, what? That makes sense. I mean, because like think about like, remember Yakuza? You've seen some Yakuza. Like when you run around and engage with that stuff as an adult, nobody ever like looks at like kids are often like, "Hey, Mister, let's engage with this thing," and you're like, yeah, adults will reference stuff that kids would know about. You know what I mean? Like the kids' card game or whatever, and you're just like, this is weird. And then maybe it's just maybe everyone just knows about this thing and it's not a weird thing.
Yeah.
Because nobody's assholes who are just like, I'm 40. What do you mean I know about trucks? That's all I'm allowed to know about. And AC/DC. The fuck?
That's it. I have a dragon tattoo on my back, and that is everything about me as a person that you need to know. Like,
sometimes I don't like looking at things in that lens because it makes me think that all of Western culture in the past is just like old and out of date.
Yeah.
Which maybe some of it is, but that's kind of sucks. I mean, there's gonna be Dan Reichert is eventually gonna get the reckoning moment where everything he's into is just like everyone's like, dude, no.
He'll be like, no, this is all cool guy stuff.
There's no such thing as cool guy stuff. There's just stuff that cool people like. The stuff that's cool that people like. That's the ultimate truth.
That's the dream, man.
One day. There's also stuff that's cool that people like that's flawed.
Yeah.
In fact, most of it.
Literally everything, you mean?
Cool and flawed. They do not override each other.
Get off my nuts, thing.
They're freezing you actually, but hey, they're giving you blue balls.
No, fuck you.
You had to say get off my nuts. So listen, I'm trying to make a. You're throwing me the ball. It's not my fault that the layups I have to make look sloppy. They still go in. That's all that matters there.
No.
Listen, I'm trying to figure out a good NBA. I've been watching the NBA too, so.
Yeah.
Toronto actually, they're in the conference finals this year for the first time. It was a crazy shot that made it. It was actually thematic too. You know how sports often weave their own narratives, like or STHS for a VHL comparison.
Yeah.
Like even though it's random, it's or there are factors, but it's like not not predetermined. They're still that's weird how that wound up happening. Like 18 years ago, Vince Carter, I think it was Vince Carter, made a shot to make the conference finals against the 76ers, which was the team they played in the semis, with a buzzer beater, and they would have tied the game or whatever, and it bounced off the rim a few times and then fell. It was a bouncer. And then in this game, they were tied at the end, and Kawhi Leonard, the guy they traded for, made a buzzer beater, and it bounced like 3 times and then went in. I gotta say, even though basketball doesn't have a lot of, like, you know what I mean, like, because the way the speed of the sport, there's a lot of lull moments. The 3 seconds or whatever it took for that ball to fall down the rim was like time itself stopped. Because we watched, it wasn't just for us. Like, you looked in the arena, there was not a noise. Like, everyone, because it was in Toronto, it was just like everyone was literally waiting to see what happens. And then when it went through the rim, it was just an instant explosion. You're like, oh, pro sports, it can actually have these cool moments.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons why I like hockey better, because the whole sport is designed around those moments, right? That's what a goal generally is in most games because of how tight things can be.
Yeah.
Whereas in NBA, you generally don't get that until, like, they can't come back from this.
Yeah, which is a wild.
Or like that, or this is the last shot, so no matter what, this determines everything, right? It's like, that's actually overtime in NHL, guys. Like, they make that a whole period. Like, they make that the whole concept of the game. And sometimes they'll go double OT. But it was still a nice moment for someone who doesn't watch as much NBA, but has been following these playoffs.
Sure, yeah.
It was weird. It was kind of like in wrestling. You know how sometimes when you go to a wrestling show, there are moments where you're like, man, time feels slow.
Oh shit, dude, our buds are here.
Action team.
Oh, so this will probably be like a fight that will
Kid Rangers go
in every campaign. I'm guessing if they're here.
Yeah,
right?
I wonder. If
I'm
that's
into
the
this
case.
though. if you don't.
Yeah,
do it
like I
too
said,
much,
I think we're gonna have to go to all the worlds. It's just gonna be doing things with each of them.
Yeah.
The real question for me, hopefully, is that each world doesn't recycle bosses.
Yeah.
This one probably will because
but
all
that's
3 of them are
fine,
here.
right? Because that
Yep.
that makes
this boss
sense.
looks kind of cool.
Yeah. Take out the arms.
Defeat the unversed. Oh, your favorite. Take out the limbs. Like the Alice in Wonderland boss.
Fucking shut up.
Cool.
Yeah, there's also something kind of rad about just getting like my buds here.
Yep. Are they doing anything? Oh, there they are.
Oh god, I hope that... I think because they're here, I can't actually use my,
Well, you can, but probably for the other characters.
No, I
right?
mean, I don't think
you can't use heal.
Yeah.
But you probably can use D-Link for Maleficent and...
no, I couldn't go over to the D-Link spot.
Cinderella, no. Well then. We have a death. You've died a few times.
Yeah, we're good.
Defeat the unversed.
Aqua, I need you to not Donald me here, okay?
You know what? Despite Ventus being the kid, his Ahsoka holding of his weapon, I'd say he's got the best weapon wield. I actually do like Aqua's though. She kind of has like a Dooku like rapier style almost, like a very professional. We're about to duel, which I've always liked that.
Yeah.
I always view that as like, I don't know, like the pre-fight as a pre-fight stance kind of reminds me of like a karate, like a bow, kind of like a, you know what? I don't care that you're evil. I will still I respect the art of combat. That is something a Paragon character would definitely do.
I'm just gonna back off and let them do stuff.
You don't get a heal, do you? No.
Nope.
Okay, so you can't... I didn't realize we got that, but if you hit pause, as you did, you get a little tip on how to fight them.
Well, that was a
oh!
start.
Shit, he did the move that Zyzer did!
Yeah, I know. Alright, I think if I...
What is this move?!
Yeah, oh man, that was like 100 episodes ago, too.
I know.
What is this move? Yeah.
I still go back to that moment every now and then.
That's a good moment. I got wrecked is what happened.
You didn't expect it.
No, I have potions, though.
Well, you had yet to die and see, like, the hardness of bosses up to that point. So it was a good, like, oh, right, these bosses are hard, and sometimes when you hurt them, they're just like, sup.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have potions. That'll fix everything.
Oh, maybe we should have went and looked at potions. I seriously... Again, because we record these in laps, that's the best part. I seriously hope there's someone who, like Connor, who's just like, dude, you have potions in, like, the first episode, and then we just sit there like... I know.
I knew that they were there.
Technically, you've died before.
Yeah, but it's because it was because of.
Yeah, but I mean, we knew they were there. We just didn't equip them.
Yeah, because I was choosing not to because I had access to Aqua's thing, and I was like, that's good enough.
You do get health orbs when you kill enemies too. Keep in mind, but yeah.
Yeah,
but that's been a staple of the whole series.
Yeah. Ow, dick.
Otherwise, how would they get their little green orbs and money everywhere?
Truth.
Money with a U. And not even an E, right? It's UNN.
Right.
Like it's funny.
Yeah,
it's funny money.
Like
Like funny animals.
Yeah.
Like Pluto is. Oh no, sorry. Pluto's a real animal.
Yeah.
Goofy and Donald and Mickey are funny animals.
Yeah, you can pack that joke in right now, Ben.
It's been 100 episodes. We can probably make another one of those.
Yeah, you're right. I've made it a lot, to be fair, but yes.
Oh, I don't remember the last time we made it.
Oh, I don't know. We're just more subtle with it now. Yeah, I like hers because she's got like a very like duelist type of thing.
Yeah, right. That's what I was saying. Yeah, like a Dooku. If this were Star Wars, she was trained by Dooku before he turned evil, because he was a Jedi at one point, right? He was Yoda's pupil.
Yeah.
And Qui-Gon's master, if I remember correctly, right? Yeah.
I believe so.
It's a pretty good lineage. And then he wanted to go evil. Imagine a world where Dooku's not evil. That would have been cool.
Christopher Lee. Rest in
yeah, it
peace.
would have been cool to have. Would have been cool to have him. It would have been cool to have him teaching people. Just watch him teach people stances and shit. That's kind of the thing they never invested in. Everyone clearly had the fighting styles and stances. They just spent very little attention
Gold Rush?
Showing it. Gold Rush. Oh! I bet you that's a special limit associated with your weapon, because you have the Treasure Hunter sword or Keyblade. That's cool. Keyblades have unique ability. Guys, you've gotten real anime with this. Oh, that was a really good death scream.
Yeah.
He didn't do that everyone, but that one he did. It's probably because you were like middle of... I wonder if because you were middle of attacking. So he's in the middle of making a Tommy.
Yeah. Okay, this is a cool sequence. I don't need to see it every time I die in this
3
fight,
on
though.
1? 3 on 1 and we're gonna... And we still can't win.
Well, this is a large creature, though. He's like burning legendary resistances and legendary actions and shit, man.
Yeah, that's true. Good D&D.
Yeah, thank you.
Good. Listen, if you're gonna fire, I think you want to aim. It's ready, aim, fire. Fire, aim, ready.
Fire, hope it hits.
I mean, you are Anakin, so I can totally understand fire, aim, ready. Just fly the ship into him. What? Do it. Okay. Fly the ship right into him. That's what we'll do. It works, I tell you. So yeah, I think we want to run around that one when he uses it, not try to attack and train it. I know you're all deeps all the time, Anakin, but we gotta sometimes think about the damage coming our way. I understand. Maybe you're just role playing. You're gonna play Ventus very cautious and play Aqua very magic and smart. Got it.
Yeah, that's totally what it is.
Yeah, the guy with the pauldron who acts like Anakin needs to act like Anakin. All right. Oh, this is a whoa. He's just charging you. There's 2 of them. Oh, you've separated the head. I see.
Yeah, I have to defeat the limbs before I can do anything to
the head. Yeah. You're out of potions, unfortunately.
Yeah, I know. Might have to go back and re-equip high potions instead.
I mean, have the potions been fully healing you?
No.
Okay. Like, we might have to equip all of it. How many slots do we have? Do we have
5,
enough?
but it takes up my my attack slots too. I can just get rid of fire.
Oh yeah, that shit's useless.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, okay, so the individuals drop orbs when you kill them. Got it. Good to know. I think you can target. I just don't remember the button for it before you use fire or sliding dash. Yeah, there it is. You have to target there. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna throw this out here. In this fight, Aqua and Ventus have been fucking useless.
I mean, they've been done.
They've spent their but they've spent their entire time chasing the enemy without hitting
doing
it.
damage at least. At least they
Aqua
haven't
can heal
dead.
you at least.
Yeah, but at least they haven't been dead the whole time. Maybe
True.
she can't do it.
That's
Maybe
cool
it's just me who can do it with her D-Link or some shit.
Is this a pretty big tier boss? It has like 7 different abilities it's been throwing here.
Oh, okay.
7. Oh. Yeah, that's the size of one.
Yep.
Fucking ass. The enemy, obviously, not you.
Yeah, I know.
Action dodge now. Action slide now. And we could really use some limb health here. Or should he's using his Omega Cannon, I think. Yeah, you gotta run. Oh, nice! Well-timed kill!
Yep.
Good to know that, too, so if you kill one of the limbs, it stops whatever ability he was doing.
Yeah, well, that makes sense, right?
I believe they call that a cancel in fighting game terms. See, that's the part of fighting games that became too much for me. I understood, like, okay, I'm gonna do a move, I'm gonna do this move, I'm gonna do that move, and, you know, interrupt.
Oh no, I dashed the wrong way! Shit, he turned!
Oh! I got a delayed reaction to that because you didn't dash the wrong way yet, and then I hear, oh my god, I dashed the wrong way, so I just get that leading up to you dashing the wrong way.
Yeah.
I got the better experience there than the audience did.
Yeah. Yeah, previews. Okay.
I got the prequel to your actions.
There we go. So we're gonna
Would have been better if you rubed me and then it wasn't a dash the wrong way and it was a dash the right way. So I'm anticipating the dash the wrong way. What's Panacea? What's Balloon Letter?
Those are items that I don't need right now.
Don't you have more slots there?
No, I only have the 5.
Okay, that's weird. So they're grayed out, so I guess we can unlock them.
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder if you unlock slots based on friendships with different things.
Or the fucking command deck.
The D-Links? You know, with the D-Link.
Yeah.
Like, it would make sense, like, you know how you... Because I feel like we unlocked a slot the moment you upgraded Aqua. So I wonder if we unlock a slot and get a passive for every one we do.
Maybe.
That probably makes sense. So those ones we do want to do other than the... Like, not the command menu, but I mean, building the relationships with the... you get that just from using them, don't you? It's like it was a Skyrim thing or whatever. You just bring them out in battle. Okay, yeah, that's not too bad. Essentially, never bring up Aqua in battles that are irrelevant. Because we've already leveled her.
Yeah.
But battles against bosses, we're going to want her heal. Nope. the dog. I'll be right back.
Yeah, no worries.
Don't worry, you're just gonna go fight that boss again.
Yeah, I got this. Power of friendship and anime. This is a slightly longer episode, but you know. We do this on occasion. You guys are familiar.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm going to quiet down and let you focus on this boss.
No, it's okay. I equipped extra potions this time, so it should be okay.
I know, but let's just be fair. It's been a few attempts. I'm not saying you are doing poorly. I think this is a structured encounter where they limit your healing. Yeah, see, I almost wonder if just running would be better than dashing.
I'm trying to.
But I don't think so.
No, he moves too fast. I tried that originally as you were coming back. It didn't work.
And he does alternate too, like.
Switches.
That's a bad.
That's
That's a tough. Yeah, that's a tough attack to dodge. I feel like you've done it like once.
Yeah, that's about it.
Oh man, that was a weird timing. You went to do your big thing just as he did his big thing.
Yep.
He's on one that the only way we can interrupt it is by destroying one of the limbs. I think what I was last saying though was just about fighting games and those weird interrupts and stuff, and cancels. Like, yeah. I understood, like, self-cancels, how you could cancel out of an attack, but then it became you need to read the timing of what your opponent's doing, because if they're doing something that can interrupt what you're doing, you want to cancel, and that's when it's just like, you've lost me, because I have no idea how to read what they're doing to the ability to know that what they're doing is an interrupt. Like, there's a whole stun system in fighting games that determines who gets locked into what, that I'm just like, nope.
Okay, guys.
On a base level understanding.
Yeah.
It's like a MOBA for me. I understand it in theory.
There we go.
You know?
There's the legs.
Nice. Nice. I think you just have to stay, on the outside of this thing.
Yeah.
This one's not that bad.
No, this is easy.
It's
a little hard to get damage in, but it's not that threatening.
This guy has a lot of attacks.
Yeah.
Ideally, once you limit him to just a head, he should only have a limited few. That's the hope.
Which he probably does.
Yeah. But you can't hurt it anymore.
I can't hurt the head because I think it's got like the 3 health bars and you can't do damage to it until you've limited part of the body parts. I didn't actually take damage. That was weird.
Each health bar, yeah.
Gets unlocked by killing one of these things. This is getting close, though.
Yep. Last health bar for this thing. Nice.
I'm getting a dodge Magoo.
I will say, I definitely do like the animations for Terra.
Oh, yeah, they're great.
He's got some really strong animations.
They've actually put some effort into this fucking game, which is nice.
Sora had good animations, but how they changed that for 2 was interesting. Don't get me wrong, but considering, I think you're more looking at it comparatively to the other side games.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm.
Which conversely got this got more akin to what we'd expect from Kingdom Hearts effort, I'd say.
Shit.
Turn around. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, see, I wasn't doing any damage to this before, and now I'm kind of like...
Now wrecking it. I think this is it. Oh. Jeez, he's shooting lasers or something. Why didn't you... Oh, shit, at the beam. Oh, I see how you've been dodging it. You've been dashing underneath him, which cuts to the other side of it entirely. So if you just stay in the middle, that's what you want to do in that situation. Like in the middle, as close to him as possible, so that you can dash under him each time he turns. That's weird. It's easy to lose angle on that too with the
Yeah,
camera.
it is. Yep. Okay, there we go. Learned Rock Breaker. Maximum HP increased again.
Whoop whoop. Finally beat that guy. That's a decent challenging boss that actually was satisfying to beat. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Birth by Sleep.
Now, come on.
Wait, is there more fighting going on, or is this just cutscene? I think it's just cutscene.
Anime fight. Yeah. Wow.
Triple attack.
Action anime. Die.
Okay, I know that you've been calling the others this. I think these are the 3 best friends.
Yeah.
They're way better friends than Donald, Goofy, and Sora.
I mean, Donald, Goofy, and Sora are.
Got him!
Sure do.
Oh my god! Fucking.
Oh yeah.
Sure do. We're the best team there is.
Lifetime
What?
passes to Disney Town.
What?
He said to take 2 grown-ups.
Well, you came to the wrong place.
Yeah, no. How old are you fuckers supposed to be?
Listen to me, Ven. We need to get.
Wait, did we just get a pass to, like, Disney World?
Disney
What the
Town.
fuck just happened? What is this shit?
History. We'll never badmouth
Is that where we are? Disney Town?
Saw the boy in the mask?
That's the laziest name ever, and I can't tell if I love it or hate it.
It's great, terrible.
Vanitas. Ven. You let Aqua take you home.
Vanitas is your dark other half.
I want to go with you guys.
You can't. We have a dangerous task ahead of us. I don't want you to get hurt.
It's gonna
And
suck.
What is this dangerous task, Terra? It doesn't sound like what the Master told you to do.
No.
It might be a different route, but I'm fighting the darkness.
I'm not so sure.
I'm
I've been
Rikuing
to the
it.
same worlds as you, and I've seen what you've done.
It's fucked up, yo.
Yeah, I've been coming around to the horror
So
that you've
close to
been
the
le
darkness.
fighting the inverse and not. Yeah.
Listen to yourself, Aqua. Terra would never.
You mean you've been spying on me? Is that what he said to do? The Master's orders?
Yes.
He was only.
Aqua.
When Terra has his character turn, is he gonna wear his suspenders correctly?
Terra.
Just stay
Switches them.
put.
Ah,
I'm on my
motherfucker.
own now. All right?
Terra, please.
Oh,
Listen. The Master has no reason to distrust you, really. He was just worried.
Except this is just
Trust
Star
in
Wars,
Mark
by the
Hamill.
way.
Yeah. Okay, so Terra's just Kylo Ren.
Because they were spying on Anakin and they knew it. Oh
Yeah.
my god. This is all. Yep. All time.
What the
Okay.
fuck?
I'm going to Disney World. We're redeeming that shit.
Anyone I could still-
We put in the time, Square.
So
You can't fuck with it.
wait,
It's that old coot. He won't stop asking for you. I came all
Wait.
the way out here to get you.
that's Zigbar before
my
his eye
God!
patch. That's before he gets the eye patch and the ponytail.
Okay, let's see who this
Do I
is.
have to spell it out? Xehanort.
Pre-organization.
Called.
Yeah.
You know, my prisoner.
Yeah, good.
You're apparently not a very good liar.
What?
Master Xehanort would never let himself be caught by a thug like you.
As if. I got the old coot at my
Thug,
mercy
I gotta say my name.
myself. I'm holding him underneath the outer guard.
Or maybe this is like the. It'll be Zigbar but without the X. Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What's his name?
yeah.
There's no way
Zhao.
that's true. But no
So
harm in looking.
Igbar.
So that's not Zig. So it's not. But Zigbar's a nobody. So this is whatever his is not. This
Yeah.
is whatever created him.
Yeah, it's a combination.
This guy has to get turned into a Heartless at some point. That's what that means, right?
Yeah. So it's a combination of.
So there's only one of him right
the
now
wa-
in this timeline, but there'll eventually be 3 of him.
Yeah, it's a combination
Heartless
of the letters
him,
of Igbar. I'm gonna guess it's Braig. Like B-R-A-I-G. That's all the letters we need, right?
But Heartless versions of them could be dead too, or Heartless versions of them could just be no-named Heartless, because that's what happened to Sora,
Yes.
right? Sora wasn't a named Heartless like Ansem is. He was just little. What are the name of those little guys? You know, Heartless Thug 1, Heartless Critter. That kind of feels weird, doesn't it? Because I kind of feel like if you're a named character and you get turned to a Heartless, you should be a Heartless boss with a name,
Yeah.
or at least one of these big dudes instead of the little dude. Well, these are inverse. Sorry, my mistake.
Yeah, Ryan, come on. Don't be ridiculous.
I do like how these ones roll around you at you like a ball, though. That's a cool attack. Come on, Blizzard. Stealing from Square? Jesus, your hamster ball character.
Yeah.
Basically just this dude. So this dude can summon out of nowhere and attack the main character. Can your hamster ball do that?
Depends who the main character of Overwatch is, Ryan.
This guy's got Euron power.
Stop. No, I wasted a potion. Whoops, I forgot those were in that menu now.
There's like a whole article dedicated to that, by the way. It might have been Kotaku. Basically just said Game of Thrones is a video game now. Because that's essentially, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. If they did that ending, it would work. Because you'd be like, oh, okay, I guess, yeah. So, someone was playing these characters and made shitty decisions. I agree. It's like watching a bad playthrough of Mass Effect. To be fair, there's generally... I don't know, a neutral playthrough of Mass Effect would probably be bad, right? I feel like it's kind of designed where you get the best reactions and stuff if you go hard good or hard bad.
Yeah, which is unfortunate.
And if you
I
just
like
kind
of...
If you middle ground it all the time, you're just like, well, man, these are a lot of generic... They didn't put a lot of effort into these responses.
Yeah. Like, no one's gonna pick these ones. Fuck off. We'll let Steve write these ones.
Yeah, here's Steve, and Steve's like, and then they were together in a pond for a good long while and told each other of their love.
Yeah.
I'm only paraphrasing because I didn't get to see the scene.
You watched it afterwards, right?
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just trolling.
Yeah.
For
what a
bit.
bad scene. Yeah. My favorite part, though, was rewatching that must have been weird for you because you had to listen to yourself reacting to something you couldn't see while also being yourself watching it for the first time.
Yeah, I actually would have rather listened to me than watch that scene.
Yeah.
And I don't like listening to myself generally. I know all my talking says otherwise, but
see you guys next time.